today? Thanks for coming to my channel. Today I want to tell you about using your phone as a document camera, which essentially gives you a second view of what you're doing when you're teaching. Since I started working for Outschool a few months ago, I've had a couple of instances where I thought, boy, I really wish that I had a better view of my hands so students could see what I was doing. Or, man, I'd really like to make that class, but I'm not sure how I would show this. Well, document camera. If you want to have a document camera in your classroom, you really don't need a lot of things and it's not going to cost a lot. You likely already have a smartphone, so that's the number one place to start. You need that smartphone. Next, you should go out and buy this wonderful, wonderful piece of loveliness. I know you're going to want one of these and you're going to ask me, well, what is that? Who made it? This is called the Gooseneck Cell Phone Stand. And then I'm not sure exactly how you say this, but it's SAIJI, maybe Seiji, Universal Lazy Phone Holder Flexible Stand, long arm bracket grip for 4-inch to 6.3-inch phones. Cool, right? This the price of this fluctuates, but it's around $25 on Amazon. I'm going to have the link below so you can check it out. I went and bought a few different tripods and things like this that I thought, it was as good as it was going to get. But this one is different than the other ones. Okay, I'll plug a picture in here to show you the first one I got that said gooseneck, and I thought, oh, okay, yeah, my friend got this. She was really excited about it. I'll get that one too. I brought it home and all I saw was wiggle, 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 wiggle. Every time I touched my desk, that thing would move. And I knew it was not going to be great for the learning environment. And another thing that I had a problem with was that the other ones have the phone holder is more like a selfie stick holder, and so your phone tends to like get squeezed and kind of pop out if you have any kind of cover on it. So that wasn't really working for me either. This one is super strong. Like if I try to bend it, it takes some effort to bend this thing. Okay? And this thing is just perfect. Okay? On top of putting my camera in here, another thing I really like. Okay, so I'm going to just besides being able to put my camera in here, which I love. I need to unplug it for a second. Okay, so I can put my camera in here, right? So when I'm teaching, I have my document camera. If I feel like it needs a little more light, do you have one of these? A ring light? These things are fantastic. You can just like USB this bad boy to charge it, and you can stick it right here. And it'll kind of be aimed down in the direction that you need it to be, like giving light to what is underneath your camera. It's really cool. I want to tell you about how I'm using this in my Outschool classroom. Right now, it's just a couple days before Father's Day, and for the past few weeks, I've been teaching a class where students make a book for Father's Day, and I'm guiding them through the book, helping them finish the sentences and write what they want to write about their dad. So it's really helpful for me to be able to show the pages that I'm on and help the kids see exactly where I'm at in the book. There's another class that I'm going to be teaching pretty soon that's an origami class. How perfect. I mean, if you're teaching origami, it's pretty hard to teach it like this and have the camera in front of you and you have to constantly be putting the paper down to smooth it out. If I use the document camera, then I can just show them as I go, which is really cool. Another way this could be used is if you want to do a cooking class. It's really cool if you can show the students what you're mixing, what it should look like in real time. All right, we're all ready. I have QuickTime up and it is recording my screen. So you're going to likely see my video of me with like a picture in picture. So I'm going to go over to Chrome. I'm going to jump on Zoom. All right, so I'm going to join with my computer audio. Now my phone is off to the side charging. I am going to join with computer audio. And I'm going to start video on here. So now we're going to see all kinds of me all over the place. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit for you. Okay, so now I'm in a normal Zoom room. What I want to do now, I'm going to check up here. Now this is this is how I'm doing it for today, like for this. But again, if you were in Outschool, it would be different. You would be going on the Outschool website and entering the classroom. So I've already entered once as the teacher. Now I'm getting on my phone. I'm going to Zoom and I'm going to join. Okay, I actually like to keep the audio off. So here's where it asks me if I want to join with audio or whatever. I choose not to do that. I'm going to leave it just like this. That way there's just my picture. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to gallery view. We have, oh, I want to turn the video on over here. Start video. Okay, so now we got video and video and video. And all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stick it right here inside of my phone holder and kind of turn it around a little bit. Make sure it's nice and level. All right, and I can see, oh, I can see some of the camera over here, so I'm just going to shift this a little bit this way. Now, okay, I'm going to make this a little bigger so you get a better view. So now you can see I have my paper under here. If I want to teach a class where I have something like this, I can go ahead and I can start showing them like this is how you fold it. First we're going to fold it into a triangle. And now we're going to do one of these. Now it's really important. In this I showed you how I left the audio off on my phone. However, usually people tend to do this and they tend to leave the audio on. When it says come in with the computer audio, if you leave the audio on, you're going to get feedback because my computer and my phone will both be making noise and it's going to cause feedback. I can guarantee you that. One thing you can do is you can turn the volume down, and that usually will make it so that you're good. Like turn the phone volume down. But I like coming in without the audio because you don't need it. You really don't need it. All right. That's kind of all you need for this document camera. You can do whatever you want under here. Oh, I did tell you I could use this. I'm just going to stick it right over here. I'm going to stick it up on the thing here. And you can see how it already looks a little brighter. I could also choose to go around here. I'm going to stick it right over the camera lens. It brightens up my spot right away. Right? And my ring light has a few different settings on it. So if I really need to brighten it up, look at that. Look at how bright. And then it's up to you how close you want to make it. So since you have this great contraption, if you need to bring it down closer, you can just do that. You'll have to kind of readjust a little bit to make it fit the area that you're working in. But look, if I wanted to do something very detailed, I could just keep bringing this down. Figuring out where you need to go with it. Ooh. I could come in really close. So a friend of mine is teaching nail painting classes. I mean, if you wanted to show that and get really close, here's a great option for that. Well, let's switch back. I'm going to go back out of all of this. Stay with me. Well, that, my friends, is the quick how-to with a document camera. I hope that you will find ways to use this in your classroom that are extremely helpful. I hope that maybe this will allow you to try out a sewing class or teaching models, like how to make models. I don't know. There's so many options that are opened up whenever you are able to use two different views of yourself, and especially one that can get up close with your hands to show students what you're doing. If you like this video and you would like to see more Outschool videos, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Additionally, I run a Facebook group that is for teachers of all kinds that work in any kind of online platform. It is called Teachers Working Online in All Capacities. So you're welcome to come over to Facebook and join that group. We talk about online English companies. We talk about teaching online for Outschool. We talk about YouTube channels. We talk about kind of anything that you're doing where you're working online. Also, Teachers Pay Teachers. If you make resources for TPT, we talk about that too. So come on over and join the conversation. Share with us the skills that you have. And I have a feeling you're going to learn a few more in that group. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to check out my website, it is www.teacherisland.com. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.